We have never had a loss that comes anywhere close to that.
That loss that President and CEO of the Winnipeg Airports Authority, Barry Rempel, is referring to is the $40.3 million loss that the Winnipeg Airport saw due to COVID-19 as the impact of the pandemic on the airport was released. When COVID-19 hit in March of 2020, air travel came to a standstill, and now the Winnipeg Airports Authority released the full impact of the pandemic on the Winnipeg Airport.
It actually started off reasonably well. We actually had a very good January and February. March 13th, it sort of fell off the cliff, and we've been, struggling really in terms of the total passenger volumes ever since.
Before the pandemic, Winnipeg's airport saw about 12,500 passengers daily, but that number dropped to just 250 people a day since last March. Winnipeg Airport saw a total of 4.5 million passengers in 2019, that number dropping to just 1.3 million in 2020.
If we define normal passenger traffic as something that we saw, say, in 2019, we're not going to see that again until, probably 2025.
It's not good.
Without the demand of passenger traffic, travel agencies are also suffering. Chris Lucas from LA Travel says the industry has been virtually non-existent.
It's like having a pizza place, but I don't have any cheese, It's probably not the cheese. The delivery guy didn't show up, so it's tough. Yeah, there's no product to sell, That's really what we're working with right now.
The pandemic hasn't been all bad news for Winnipeg's airport. There was a 4.1% increase in total cargo landings and another 4.5% uptake in domestic cargo landings in 2020, something that Rempel says will help the economy going forward.
Our cargo volumes really worked tremendously well, and our subsidiary operations helped contribute to a point where the loss was certainly nowhere near what it could have been.
In Winnipeg, Alex Carpa, City News.